Welcome to the Carr and Seguin Show, episode
24.
24. Jeff Gordon, where are you?
Right?
He was my favorite NASCAR driver growing up.
Was he
Yeah.
really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why Jeff?
Because he's a winner. I like winners.
Oh, fair enough.
So I partnered with you, too. He's a winner. No, I mean, so growing up, my dad was a big NASCAR fan.
Okay.
Big NASCAR fan. We used to go to all the races, and they always have one in June and August, 2 a year. Michigan 400, and then I think it was a Pepsi 400. I think there was the 2 races they were called.
Okay.
But slowly went downhill after Dale Earnhardt passed. I remember that day like it happened yesterday. We can have a moment of silence for Dale Earnhardt. Okay. No, it happened at Daytona. Just crashed into the wall.
Right.
Yeah. And I remember that was, I think probably one of the, because I was young at the time, but I remember seeing my dad cry. That is his favorite NASCAR driver.
Oh, that was his favorite. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, my dad he loved Dale Earnhardt. Loved him. And then that was kind of where the decline. We weren't too much into
NASCAR
anymore after that. Yeah, but no, my guy was always Jeff Gordon. Yeah, was definitely made fun of the rainbow car, but hey, don't matter what you wear when you're winning, right?
That is true. I was a Jeff Gordon fan, but I couldn't tell you why.
He was just a boss back then. I mean, what
What was it? I think it was the original Xbox played NASCAR.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's where it happened. I mean, I never really watched NASCAR. So
right.
I don't know
Some people say watching golf for a weekend Sunday afternoon nap. No, watch some NASCAR. I don't know why golf gets the bad rap. Watch a NASCAR race, especially if there's like no accidents or anything going on. Like,
right.
Dude, it's pretty boring. But hey, usually it gets pretty interesting towards the end.
Towards the end, yeah.
I think that's one of those sporting events that you really have to be there in person. I truly believe.
In person.
Oh, yeah. I mean, just to hear the speed, the cars just flying by.
Right.
I mean, we had a couple, I think 1 or 2 times we had some lower seats.
Uh-huh.
You're closer to the track, and I mean, your lap is just covered in rubber from all just shooting up as their tires are all, getting worn down. So, yeah, it's fun. I always love having the headphones on, listen to the radio, the guys talking over the radio.
Right, as it's going.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's fun. I know we talked a little bit about, I've done that myself at MIS. That was a blast. We should go. We should go.
I don't know, man. Maybe.
You wouldn't do it?
I might. Depends on what's going on. I just can't get into it.
No, we should just go do the MIS experience ourselves, driving around. Like,
you're talking about the cars.
Yeah, the Rusty Walsh experience.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
you're always jumping topics on me.
You gotta follow me.
I'm trying.
It's the whiskey.
But yeah, no, I mean, I think that would be fun. I had a lot. You talked about it, how much fun it is, and then I know a couple other people that have done it, and they said it was pretty.
Dude, it's
pretty
amazing.
Sweet.
Mm-hmm. But
yeah, no, I mean, NASCAR. I don't know.
You don't hear too much about it either anymore.
Not really.
Or I just don't pay attention to it.
Probably a little both.
Yeah. If you don't follow the news, you don't know.
Right, yeah. Makes it tough.
Yeah. Yeah. But no, it was fun.
No. Yeah, no, we went to the golf outing.
Yeah, we did.
Last weekend.
We had a great time.
The Dave Fons Memorial Golf Outing at a Mystic Creek.
Mystic Creek out in Milford.
Yep.
It's a lovely day.
Yeah, no, it was a perfect day. Jeez, oh Pete.
Finally, we're having some wonderful weather.
I know.
It was funny. I was at another outing on Monday, not to take away what we'll talk about. Again, I'm skipping, right? I was skip around.
Well, at least you're kind of
in the same tune.
Yeah.
No, it's funny because I was at another golf outing for Athletes Unlimited.
Okay.
Which, not to promote them, we'll get to Dave Fons in a second, but it's all about wheelchair sports.
Okay.
So it was a huge, I guess it's the first time I've ever been to this outing, but Big fundraiser for athletes in wheelchairs.
Okay.
So, they obviously the biggest things, they raise funds for scholarships for these kids, really. I mean, but they have all adult leagues and stuff they promote too. But real big outing, super big. What's his face? Even the one of the Red Wings that was in the car accident back in the day, the coked up limo driver.
Oh yeah,
Vladimir Konstantinov. Yeah, he was there.
Oh really?
Yeah,
very cool.
That was cool. Got to shake his hand, meet him there because he's just a
there.
big supporter of Athletes Unlimited, obviously because he's in a wheelchair himself. But I guess he's had some huge strides in just his physical shape. So, but no, there was to get to the story I was saying though, is they had a long drive champion. I forget the guy's name. Kind of like a fundraiser, obviously on the course. But you just donate to the tee and what he do. You can be able to use his drive, right? Obviously, that's a good donation.
Yeah,
he only hit his like 395 yards.
Holy cow!
Yeah, we were on a par 5. It was I think only 485 short because we were playing the whites.
Yeah,
and only have 87 yards into a par 5. It's not bad.
Holy cow!
And then on top of that, you lie to 0. If you
donate,
if you donate a certain amount. Right, obviously that's the trick to drawing some, which is fun. It's for a good cause.
Yeah,
and then you can use his drive, and if you use his drive, you're lying 0 on the fairway.
Wow,
so we made
that
a 2
on the fairway too.
Oh yeah, it was dead smack in the middle. I mean, just it's like
oh my gosh,
completely different sound smacking that ball for 395 yards. I mean, and just to. I mean, it was a little downhill fairway.
But still.
But yeah, exactly.
I mean,
I honestly were driving. I'm like, no, that can't be his. That's the ball. 3. It was only at 80. It was like 87 yards.
So somebody did that before you got to the hole.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, no. So you paid, and then he just hit it, and then we get to use his drive. So we get to watch him hit the drive.
Oh.
He kind of entertained us a little bit too.
Oh,
like he did some trick shots. He brought out this like 5 feet, 8 inches long driver. I mean, it looks like a stinking hockey stick or something. And then, he flipped over a left-hand driver and hit it right-handed, but it was upside down. I mean, still smacked it further than I would ever hit a drive. It was just, he entertained us a little bit. And then he was like, all right, I get 3 shots to get you the furthest drive down the fairway. So he just wound up, boom, 2. He sprayed the first 2 and then just smacked the last one right down the middle. And we'll take that one.
Right, yeah.
Especially if you're lying 0, too.
Yeah.
So we chipped up, obviously, and real close and made it 2 on a par 5. But everyone, I mean, if you donated, you get to use your money. I mean, who wouldn't? But
yeah.
And we ended up winning. We shot 20. What did we shoot? 54. No, we shot 17 under.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. So we got their trophy for this tournament was in a replica of the Stanley Cup.
Oh, very cool.
And so now we get our names engraved on it. So for forever.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So, but back to again. He was saying, he's like, is it like this? The long drive guy was talking to us a little bit while they were collecting our money.
Right.
And he's like, is it like this all the time in Michigan? I'm like, I mean, if you came like 2 weeks ago, you would have been in 95 and straight 100% humidity and probably soaked in a rainstorm. So no. But typically, this is Michigan weather. And he's like, because this is nice.
Right.
Like, I could dig this. He's like, that's why everyone says Michigan summers are the best. They're like, oh, if it's like this all the time.
Right, yeah.
It is. But because he was from North Carolina, and he's like, dude, it's like 95 and humid. Yeah, he's like, it's nasty down there. So this is a nice little break.
Yeah.
But,
was he on like the long drive pro tour kind of thing?
Yeah, he was a world champion in 19 and 17.
Okay.
He had his belts sitting on the chair. It was legit.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just crazy the amount of club head speed those guys produce. Yeah. It's insane. Yeah. No, that's cool. He was straight from the Champions Tour for the world long drive champion. Yeah.
And then you won. So I mean, it was
nice
weather.
Yeah. But it's a Monday. That's like the busiest days in our industry. So I was complaining. I mean, I was actually golfing with 2 other realtors too. And it was like, this is enjoyable, but our phones were just like blowing up all the time. It's like, why do we don't do a Monday outing?
Right.
But it was at a country club, which is like usually the only days they ever do anything either, because that's close to the members on those days.
Right. Yep.
So, but no, Dave Fons.
Yep.
That was a great time with you on last Saturday.
Yeah.
That we went on. Awesome organization that Devin and I are definitely taking, I think, interest in, if that's the best way of saying it. Because they just have a really good message. So for those of you who don't know, David Fons, we have posted on the video here, truck safety for davefons.org.
Yep.
Check them out. Really cool logo. But that truck is obviously a part of their story.
Yeah.
And so I don't know if you want to explain that.
Well, I think we should probably, obviously it's a great cause. If you're kind of interested, you should go to their website and learn more about it. But we are in the process of trying to schedule for them to come on.
Yeah.
And then they could tell their own story and kind of, in terms of what they do, obviously they put on the golf outing or a fundraiser. They also have a fishing tournament that's in September.
Yeah. Right.
In Florida,
Weston Cape Coral.
Yeah.
Coral Resort.
Yep.
In Marina Village.
And
it's our second annual Fish for Truck Safety Fishing Tournament.
Yeah.
So you're saying we're going to go to Florida?
I wish. I would if I could. No, but they raise money for, scholarships, to put people through classes. Mm-hmm. They have truck safety classes that they promote. And, they're partnered up with all kinds of different construction, road work companies, to promote their message and all the good things that they're doing for people. It's a really great organization, and I went to school with one of the board members, high school, so that's kind of how I found out about it.
Did you?
Yep.
I didn't even know about that.
Yep.
All right.
That's how I found about it, and it was a lot of fun. It's obviously for a great cause.
Oh, for sure.
Especially Michigan, we pretty much cram all of our construction and everything in
a very short period of time.
Very short time.
Yeah.
So obviously, and people don't always abide by the speed limits and stuff like that. So, it's obviously for something that people see every day.
Like, I hate even having to pull over on the highway if I have to, right?
Naturally.
I've done it very little.
Mm-hmm.
But it's, props to the truck drivers and the enforcement police that have to do that on a daily occasion.
Right.
That's crazy. But yeah, no, it was a great tournament, very well managed tournament too.
The course was beautiful.
Yeah.
It was in great shape, especially with all the rain that we had. And we didn't win.
Oh, we were so close.
So close. Tied for, we came in third, but we really tied for second.
Yeah.
We only lost by 62, so we lost by 2.
It was only 2.
Yep.
Winner was 60. 12 under. We were 10, right?
Yeah, we were 10 under.
Yeah. So close.
So close.
It was our first tournament.
Right.
You know.
We didn't know what to expect.
Yeah, we didn't know what the winning number. We don't know what kind of crowd typically shows up.
Right.
Usually when you're playing outings year after year, you kind of have an idea
of what could win,
of who wins, who shows up. Is it 15? Is it 12? Is it 17?
Next year.
And so now we're like, we were kind of bumming.
A little bit, it was like.
We're all sitting there like, shoot.
We're so close.
Were we really that close?
I know. There was a few we should have made, probably a few we shouldn't have made. And
golfing in outings, it's all about putting.
Mm-hmm.
You're not draining putt, but we were though.
We had a lot of long putts that we made, but
there
were some shorter ones that we didn't.
Oh yeah,
didn't quite get it in there.
No, we started off slow.
We did. We were
if
off
we
to
would have
a
started
slower
out
start
hot, it would have been a different story. I think we would have been sitting here with the trophy.
Right, we could have.
Yeah.
Next year. Next year, though.
We will. Yeah.
I'll be back.
Yeah, so hopefully we'll get them hooked up to come on the podcast soon.
Yeah, absolutely.
So stay tuned for that. That was a good cause, and we're looking forward to having them on and just share with you guys what they're all about and their story, and maybe hopefully you guys, maybe we'll see you at the golf outing.
Right, yeah.
Next year, or
it's open to anyone.
Shoot down to Florida for you snowbirds that are still down there listening.
Right.
If you're near Cape Coral or Coral, whatever the heck it's called.
Yeah, September, was it?
Cape something. September 17th to the 18th.
Yeah.
It is.
It looks like a lot of fun.
Let's see what they'll be doing here.
Fishing.
Well, yeah. Hey, I hear you laughing back there, Johnny. Come on now, man. Yeah, fishing.
Fishing.
I just don't know if they had to take a certain, were they fishing for, like, for a fishing tournament, bass? Or are you going for grouper?
I think I saw pictures of redfish.
Stingrays? I'm making myself look like a fool here.
At least they're all real fish.
Squid? Octopi? No, yeah. That'd be fun, though.
It would be fun.
Maybe we should fly down. Bring Johnny with us so we'll do a podcast down in Florida. Ah, he's giving the thumbs up.
Business trip. Business trip.
Hey, tax write-off. There you go. There you go. But yeah, no, it should be good. What we got anything else coming up here?
Not really, but if you do know, we're looking to reach out to more charities to have them on the show that have events coming up.
Yep.
And so if you know somebody or a charity that you really, obviously they're all for a great cause, obviously, right. But if one there's near and dear to your heart and you like them, they got an event or an outing or anything coming up, mm-hmm. and they need some help promoting it, please let Paul or I know, and let's get them on the show. Yeah, we have a decent audience that listens to our podcast on a consistent basis. So, we're definitely getting the word out for obviously anybody or guests that we're having coming on, your company. Like Devin said, if you have a organization or a charity that you are very dear to your heart that you want to help promote, please reach out to us. We're also going to be launching very shortly here, if I get my butt to work on it, the Carr and Seguin Show Facebook page, because I know we've just been sharing them directly through our own personal pages, but yep. In lines with that, we want to start having a page specifically to the show so that we can consistently start just kind of sharing people that we have on our show, but obviously events, anything that anyone we have come on that's a part of something. We just want to help promote that and help you guys further your message or your vision or your mission of whatever it may be. Yeah. So stay tuned for that, guys. We'll be releasing that and sharing it out to the world soon. So, yeah, again, if you guys know of anyone that is looking, not looking, but also has a company or an organization that could use, everybody I think could use some nice PR. Right, yeah. And you come on our great show. Right. This is good a very lovely studio. It is a good time. Two good-looking fellas. Yep. We're we smell good too. So, I'm sorry. He's over. Johnny, our engineer, is over here pointing at me. Right, yeah. No, there's three guys. There's three a part of this crew. Yes, I am sorry. And you get to have Johnny right through the glass window there. Yep. He makes the show happen. I'm sorry. I forgot about you, buddy. I love you too. But yeah. So hopefully we'll look forward to hearing from you guys. Yeah, absolutely. Get some new faces in the show and see what we can do. All good things. Yeah. Moving along. All right. Well, is that time to sign off on this one? Yeah. 24. It's quick, just like Jeff Gordon. Right, yeah. Zoom. Right. Zoom through this one. But, all right, guys. Well, hey, this is Paul Seguin with EXP. This is Devin Carr with Gold Star Mortgage. See you later. See ya.